Hello everyone, this is Jesus from Hustling Labs. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to build customized dropdowns into your Bubble build. These are ideal if you want to customize the user experience when you're building in your Bubble project. The first thing that I would like to do is I would like to show you the build that we are doing right now. This is a reservation form that you can select the dates and make reservation booking based on the days that you want to select, similar to Airbnb. But we're not going to focus on that part. We're going to focus on the drop down. This will be completely different video that we're going to be producing later on. The first thing I would like to do is I would like to show you what I'm talking about in regards to the customized drop down. So this is the standard drop down that you use in Bubble when you're building. So basically all you have to do to get that drop down is you go here to the inputs and you select a drop down, you drag and drop it here and you get this design. Now, the customized drop down that I'm talking about is something like this, where you can customize every single aspect of your build, from the boulders to how it look like on hover to what you add inside these groups. As you can see, I have completely customized the look and feel. If this is something that you would like to do, then stick around and I will show you how to do it. Just going back to the backstage, we're going to build it live, but I would like to show you how it look like now that this is a group, this is a test element, this is a Google material icon, and we have some states that are involved in this build, as well as some workflows. And also we have a group focus here that have a repeating group inside it. So building it from scratch, we're going to build it down here. And the very first thing that we want to do is we want to drag and drop a group, and we want to make it a row. We want to extend it as long as it needs to go. And we're going to delete the minimum width. Here, the padding, we're going to change it to 8 all around. And the minimum height would be 44. Second thing that we're going to, and the container alignment will be on this one at the end. That is the leave space in between elements. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a test element inside. And we're going to say choose them guests. The reason why we're doing that different is so you can see the difference and we don't get confused. We're going to change the color, personal preference, and lighter color. And we're going to add a material icon here, which would be an arrow facing down, which we have here. Again, the color would be light shade. So it's going to be 16 by 16. And it's last element to change the height. And we are good right now. So that's the first thing that we did, was to build the group and add on the test element and the icon. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to create a group focus. And this is going to be the demo focus. This is going to be a column, and change the name. Demo drop down. And the reference element would be the demo drop down. Want to make a little bit. That's about right. 16. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to drop a test element. And I'm going to say choose the number guests. Let's step that. Delete. Need. We're going to have padding 8 all around. And we're going to add a repeating group inside here. Repeating group would be a row. It doesn't really matter what you make. make this better for now. And leave it at about a rows. Rows will be 40 pesos high. And we're going to take the test element, paste it. Sure, this will be a little bit smaller. Make 28 for the repeating group. Now we're going to add the type of content, number amounts, which is an option set that I have created. And for the data source or number amount option. Now here we're going to do the current cell number amount options and the amount. Now we're going to make this bold. And we want to have value of 4 for that. Now for the conditional statement, basically what that conditional statement does is that when you hover over any number, it shows you which number you're hovering over. For this conditional statement, it would be when this test is hover. We're going to change the style first to make it a flat color. And then the color, the background color would be this light shade. All right, we're good with that. Let's test that out. Actually, there's one thing that we need to do. We're going to add a workflow. The workflow, what it's going to do is going to toggle an element that is going to toggle. Toggle is the demo focus group. Let's refresh again. And as you can see, it's working correctly. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a state. And the state is going to be, let's see, then get number. And this is going to be a number state. So basically what we want to do is that when we click on whatever number it is that we want to get, we want to change the state to that specific number. So if we select 3 guests, then that state will get 3, and then we can add that into the equation later on. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to go to the reservation widget, which is where we created the state, the custom state. The custom state that we're selecting is the demo guest number, and the value will be the current cell amount, and that's it. Now we're going to go back and we're going to change this number. So when reservation widget guest number, which is the custom state that we created, is not empty, what it's going to display is the number that is set there. So we're going to get again on the demo guest number, and there we have it. Now we're going to select, let's say 4, and as you can tell, the number changed to 4. Something that we will want to do is we want to change the font color to darker color, so we know that there is a number selected. Also, we want to hide on the group focus. Once we click on one of the numbers, we know that we're improving the user experience. So here we're going to click on 4. As you can see, we have selected 4. We can change this a little bit. And we want to add we can add the word guest at the end, so the person known. So 6 guests, 8 guests, 2 guests, so on and so forth. This is still in the early stages. This is going to be a template that we're releasing in the Bobo Marketplace. It's going to be an Airbnb style template. But as you can tell, you can customize anything that you can think of with a little bit of creativity and some ingenuity. Another thing that I will change me myself personally is I would add a folder so the person knows that there's something happening and those numbers are not just appearing out of nowhere. There you have it, folks. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or any requests for a tutorial video you would like me to make, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to take your ideas and create them and show them how to do them. If you're not following the channel, please consider doing so. And you can do so in the subscribe button below. If you have any questions and you would like to get one-on-one with me, you can do so by sending me an email to jvasquez@hustlinglabs.com. Again, my email address is jvasquez@hustlinglabs.com. Thank you for watching and hope to see you again.